Hey guys, MrPopZit here, MPZ Dermatology in Corona, California. Give us a call, 951-270-4494. There's so many of you I see in the comments that need help. Whether you have to travel a little bit or you live in the area that I'm in, make sure to give us a try and we're gonna take care of you. Thanks for popping by. Okay guys, this is one of my patients that you've seen over the years, and he very commonly will have a burst cyst or an abscess that comes up. That can happen with diabetes. It can happen if you have other things going on. And sometimes these cysts just burst if you lean on it wrong or get a massage. But what we're gonna do, I can see the open pore right there, and it looks like it's bursting out up this way. This is a big cyst and a big abscess. So we're gonna make a cut that goes over a centimeter or two. We're gonna get it numbed up on the surface like we usually do. I'm gonna have them lay down, and we're gonna kind of get in there and break up that cyst and get him as numb as we can and get a lot out. And that's gonna make all this inflammation go down. He's gonna feel so much better. Hidradenitis suppurativa is another inflammatory condition where we get these pockets sometimes that can cause cyst inflammation to come up quicker as well, just because it's an autoimmune inflammatory condition that precedes a lot of inflammation. So we're gonna get him prepped and ready and be back in just one sec. Okay, so you can see here, this is just building up pressure in there. I wipe this away and it just comes right back. I'm gonna do some numbing. It's gonna sting a little bit, sorry. Try to get this Lido in there. And these inflamed abscesses, we talk about the acid-base shift. It's definitely happening here. It's gonna be acidic. There's the open os of that cyst, which likely blew out kind of both ways, it looks like. A little on this side here. Has this been pretty painful?
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah.
But they kind of started to
get a little bit better, like
yeah.
soften up. Yeah, sometimes they get pretty mature, and that inflammation thins the skin out, and then you have an out for some of the pus, and that can bring down some of the pressure gradient.
Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. But you have a lot of likely cyst contents in here, so opening this up is going to relieve that big pressure.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you need to adjust, you just let me know. It's okay. And if you need more Lido as well. That's pretty good, just in the area we're gonna cut. And we can put some deeper if we need to. Okay, I still feel a little bit, but that should take a lot of that out of the way for you. Now I'm gonna go where he already has this here. You okay there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Already some loculation there. There we go. And we are tapping into that. A little bit more here.
So I guess there's a lot in there.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be quite a bit here. It's kind of like lava coming up. Basically, that would have been something if he was sitting up, we would have caught in a cup. For sure. And this is actually just kind of broken down, inflamed cyst bits and purulence, kind of some pus in there, and they're likely we're going to get to some cyst contents eventually here. And that's a big pocket. It's already almost indented.
I think I probably made it bigger.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like squeezing on it and stuff.
Yeah. The massager thing.
Yeah. The massage, boy, you hit one of those cysts, it can really go. Look at that it's like indented there now. You can see that indent. It's like air in there. Boy, you're gonna feel so much better. It's like you had a Coke can of purulent discharge in there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was a pretty good size. Oh, a little bit there? Yeah. Now we're getting down to the bottom. That's why that hurts a little bit.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in a little bit, very light. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit more Lido in there, deeper into the pocket. Pretty tender over here. Feeling that? A little bit?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, little pinches here. Very good. A little bit down in there. Problem is, a lot of times this is very, very inflamed and that acid-base shift has happened. So we have a new little tool here. It's Miltex. I like these. They're kind of like a little scoop.
Mm-hmm.
Any pain there? Good. Just breaking up some loculations here. A little bit there?
Yeah, just a
Yeah,
tad.
just a tad. There you go. It's over here where he's right there. Feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this goes all the way out here. But over there, he's so tender. Yeah, you can see there. That's some of that Lido I put in there too. So a lot of people ask me why not just put a curette in there and just start raking it around. And you really can't do that for several reasons. One is it's just mushy at the bottom and you're just gonna make it bleed pretty bad. Two is it is a live wire down there. It's like literally an open, broken tooth pretty much, where it would be so tender, you're just not going to be able to get much done there by pushing on the bottom. Now I try to go in gently and break up some loculations and then massage from different angles. We have got a lot of fluid out of here. Breathing, and it seems like cyst content wise may have broken down some of that and it kind of liquefied some of the contents. I did see some white that was coming out when we were pushing, but one more exploratory here. Not too bad.
So far so good.
Good. A little bit there. Okay. Yeah, I think some of the cyst is actually right here. Oh, right there on the bottom. Sorry. Yeah. I'm just going a couple different angles, and then I'm going to put some packing in.
Okay.
Because I don't think we're going to actually get a ton of cyst contents out on this. Go from one side to the other. Man, it looks so much better. It looks like his normal back now. That bump has gone down so much.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's literally almost deflated, and we're just getting blood now, not much purulence, just the pus that was in there. Do a flush here. So just a little saline I'm going to put in here. Just hope to, any loose contents of the cyst sometimes will come out with that. Good. Yeah, not much in there. I'm gonna do one more. Yeah, you can see that filled it up. Good. We just get pink water out. That's just diluted blood there. So we do think about a HIDRADENITIS abscess too, which will be a lot of pus like that, very tender. And even though he had a little cyst, kind of open pore there, it might have been a smaller cyst. and just a big inflammatory response. So I just see right here if he can handle just some little bits of this small cyst here. Any sting, let me know. Not bad?
Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah, it's like liquefied. That's what liquefied cyst looks like. Kind of stringy, some little white spots in it. It's talking to us. It's saying, give up, there's nothing left. Oh, a little bit there. Yeah, that's like the little lining at the bottom right there. So that's the mushy stuff I was talking about. I always say it's like, you know, taking a fork and trying to eat soup. I could sit here for 45 minutes and just get a couple strings, but we're not going to really change the outcome much. Yeah, that's just all stringy. So what we want to do is dry it up. Nice oral antibiotic and some packing. Start to dry that pocket out. Very good. Okay. So you'll feel a little bit at the bottom of this. I'm going slow. We've done this many times before for you. So you're used to it, I know. This is iodoform gauze. It's impregnated with a chemical that's antibacterial. Helps kill bacteria and dries it up for them. We're gonna need to bring in the truck. There goes our little gauze. I think we're gonna use most of it. You okay? Good. You see it starting to come up here. That's great. I have mentioned in previous videos, clinical studies shows no difference in wounds that get packing or that do not. However, in my own clinical experience, very large, deep ones like this tend to do better. The big, deep ones, when you pack this in, it just dries up a little quicker. In my experience. If anybody was asking. Very good. That's a lot. It's going to feel like a bandage on the inside and a bandage on the outside. Well, it's just about perfect amount. Okay, so we leave that little strip out and you can feel it's packed in there. This is going to go down very quickly. We're going to give an oral antibiotic. We did the flushing there, and then we're going to put a nice pressure bandage on for 48 hours. He'll be back in 2 days and we'll get this out for him. So thanks to him for sharing. These are, man, super unique. Everyone's different. Some have more periodic discharge. Some have a lot of cyst contents. This one was so large. This was a good 10 centimeters across. So glad we could help him. He's going to feel way better. He's definitely going to sleep better tonight. He's got a couple cysts here. Once we get them all dried up here, we're going to remove some of these others. So this doesn't happen up here or in another area. He also has some blackheads we'll get for him too. So thanks to him for sharing. Thanks for Okay, guys, this is our large pressure bandage. So we want padding. We want a nice kind of bite onto the skin there for the stickiness. This will give him padding to absorb. It's going to leak quite a bit. And in 48 hours, we'll pull that out and see how he did. And then we have, you know, these other cysts we're going to get for him too. We'll get that taken care of for him. So thanks again for sharing. He's going to sleep so much better. I can't wait to hear about it. Okay, guys, MrPopZit here. This is the follow-up of the large abscess on the back. And it's looking a lot better. It's still a little puffed up because we have so much cotton in there. And once we pull out, there's going to be some fluid. He leaked a little bit and a little bit of bruising just from the pushing. But he said he slept way better, which is good. That's usually what happens when that redness is starting to go down. It's only been 48 hours. So we're going to start kind of pulling this out here. And then we'll see how much fluid is in there and how much it goes down after that. I can see there's still a little purulent discharge there. And I go slow because I know this can be tender when we get towards the bottom, usually. And this was literally about 3 feet. A little bit of cyst content there. Getting towards the bottom, sorry. Get that going down already. It's good. It's like a wick on like a time bomb. There we go. Good. You can see that there. It is very absorbent. You can see it's all kind of stuck to that, which is great. I am going to do just a little push here. Nice. Just air. Not much fluid in there. Perfect. So you can see now that I have that out, there's a pocket in there. Get a little bit of fluid at the very end. Pain-wise, you okay there? Not too bad. Good. Yeah, just a tiny bit. So you can see how flat that is now from the side. This discoloration will go down. What we're going to do is put a pressure bandage on now like this, and it's going to hold that together. So that'll heal together, and that downward pressure is going to keep the air out of there so everything just kind of starts to go down and dry up for him. And the bruising will go down too. And if he can, we'll do like 2 weeks. You can come back. Is that possible?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, just to kind of let everything heal, and then we'll see where we're at and make sure I don't feel any cyst or anything in there. So thanks for sharing, and thanks for popping by, and we'll check back in 2 weeks. Okay, guys, this was our large abscess on the mid-back here, and this is what we expect. It's been about 2 weeks and just a couple days. The scab is now closed. There's no fluid coming out when I push on it. We got a lot of fluid out of there. And this will just kind of be a little cut there. When that scab falls off, it'll be a little pink, and then that's going to heal into like a little scar eventually. But this is nice and soft all the way around. It could have been an exploded cyst. So it's possible something will try to reform here. And if it does, then we'll go ahead and cut that out if it gets to that point in the next 6 months or so. But this will just kind of scab up in the next month, fall off, and it'll be a little pink spot. And this is all nice and soft. He's feeling way better, sleeping way better as well. And then we have up here, this is where we're going to do his next cyst. This one's kind of starting to poke out a little bit from the side. We're going to have him back, and we'll get that out for him. So thanks to him for sharing. Thanks for popping by. This is a good conclusion to a very, very large abscess.